dangerous mode, not gonna lie.
Has arrived back in JD Gyms. I love the JD Gym setups. Anyway, so back meets biceps. First exercise, rows superset. So I love doing rows, but I can't do in a pronated grip because I kind of injured my arms doing dance rehearsals, and that's okay. We move, we find another alternatives. So I'm doing a supinated grip, still working on the rows and the back, working the lats and the rhomboids, and we're gonna go straight into plate curls. Again, superset back to back. I do this for 6 sets. High volume as well. Let's get it. Why did I pick the plate curls? Because this is an exercise that it looks easy, but it burns the biceps. Your biceps will be on fire. Why? Because you're slowing the mechanics and the movement down. Slow time on attention. Your biceps will be on fire within the first 4 to 5 reps, literally. So this is how you burn. This is how you literally grow. Ding, ding, ding. Tap out. No, we fight. Remember, 6 to 7 sets. Strong mindset. Let's get it. You know what, while we're on this topic about filming, let me just throw this in the mix while I'm here. You know what people don't understand about me is I don't even like to film myself in the gym. People are like, oh my god, I literally don't like to film because it just takes time. You have to actually set the camera here, put this here, you know, check if it's got the right angle. Like, it just takes longer to actually complete your workout because you always got the camera, etc. You don't want to get too much people in your shot. It's a lot going on. I'd rather just train and go home, but sometimes you have to get the content out there. So what people don't know about me sometimes is I don't like to film. I'd rather just get someone else to do it for me or pay someone to do it for me, and I just focus on just zoning out or headphones in and just working out, because it's a lot harder when you have to actually set the camera here and there and there. It's just long, and sometimes I'm just put off by filming. But you know what? We have to keep pushing, which goes straight into exercise 2. Again, this is a superset standing bicep strict curls, going straight into, before I even say straight into, when I mean strict curls, you're trying to avoid rocking too much. Yes, you're gonna rock here and there or move slightly, momentum, etc. But you want to try and keep the back as straight as possible. Get a full range of motion, that contraction squeeze on at the top of the movement of the biceps, and take it all the way down, that eccentric contraction, so you really grow the biceps. Also notice with these bars, I didn't really show it in the video, but they don't actually show you where to actually put your hand placements. Like, every bar has certain attachments. The bar was literally just bare, so I had to kind of put my arms where I thought it would be equal. And you're gonna tell as I'm curling sometimes it kind of dips a bit because it's not exactly equal. But you know what? We push, we move. Every gym's gonna be different. You can't stay stuck in the same gym you train every day. Go and do something different. We're gonna go straight into the pronated grip. Remember, I couldn't do the pronated grip, but the weight is reduced, so I'm able to do the pronated grip at a lighter load. So straight into the pronated grip rows. Let's go. Exercise 3. This is more, I call this like a death trap, because this exercise is, again, you need to be experienced for this. You can always just drop the weight. You have to do this exact weight, 60 kilos. I just call it a giant set because it's going back to failure. You're going to back, you're doing it 4 times. You're doing an exercise to failure because you remember you're already fatigued from a previous exercise. So you're doing another heavy loaded, you know, compound bicep exercise. Try and do as strict curl as possible. So you're doing back to back to back. So you do the first exercise to failure, then you drop it, you go straight to it again, straight to it again, straight to it again. And we're going to do that for 5 sets. So this is crazy. But you know what? This is how we literally attack. The one thing that I always want to say, I say this in most of my videos when I'm doing arms, just in general, actually just in general, not just arms, is the muscle grows best in the lengthened phase, in the eccentric phase. So when you see me, whenever I'm picking up the weight, for example, the bicep curl, notice how I lengthen my arms first before I initiate the first lift. Most people pick up the weight and they just go straight, whilst the arm's still bent, missing that key straightening. They're missing that key growth. Growth is when the arm should be straightened, lengthened, and then they just go straight to it when it's already bent. Make sure your arm is straight and then bring it up. I'm telling you, that lengthened phase will add that. It's like the dessert, it's like the icing on the cake, will add that much growth to your gains. You need to make sure the muscles lengthen. If the weight's too heavy, drop the weight. Keep your ego out the door. Exercise 4, this is a tricep. You see where this is going with my training. If you watch my videos, you see how I train. There's a lot of supersets, drop sets, triceps, giant sets, pyramids, etc, etc, etc. This is what keeps me tight, and this is what keeps me in good condition. Not just doing one exercise for 5 reps, I'm waiting for 10 minutes to rest. So you'll see in a tricep, we're doing isolation first. We're doing rows on the bench, incline bench, slightly rows to really row that back. Remember, row, we grow. So isolated. I want to say one thing real quickly. Again, my right hand, so the palm area on my right hand is slightly injured doing rehearsals. So stuff where I'm rowing or anything that gravity is against me is going to be hard for me. So any lifting exercise like rowing or even trying to do pull-ups where gravity is against me, it's going to be harder. Hence why I struggle to row. Yes, I could have dropped the weights, but I wanted to still stay on 50 kgs and still, you know, try and get some reps in. Usually I do 10 to 12 reps. As you'll see, I'm literally struggling. It's on the right arm, and whatever my right arm does, whatever my right arm gives out, I have to do it on my left arm. I like to be equal. Hence why I started the right arm first to see how many reps I can get with it. It's weaker, but you know what? It's okay. We keep fighting, and then we go straight into standing bicep curls times 2. As stated, this is an isolated set, one muscle group being focused at a time. Again, I've got that injury or that slight discomfort in my right palm area. I can focus on each. So just to know which one gives out first. So for example, as I'm injured, I know that my right arm is fatigued, I focus on that arm. If I do 6 reps of that, I have to do 6 reps of my left. That's how I try and keep it as equal as possible until it gets better. Anyway, we do this for 4 sets. The best way I can describe this injury is when I'm doing chest or shoulders, my lifts are not affected. I think it's because the bar is resting onto my palms, so that's acting as the gravity hold. Whereas when I'm doing back or biceps, because the bar or whatever I'm holding is more like resting on my fingers, you're kind of going against gravity. For example, when you're doing a deadlift or when you're doing a bicep, you're kind of going against gravity because it's wanted to, you know, slip onto the ground. So, and it got me thinking, it's because my carpal muscles on my right hand are slightly fatigued and slightly injured. When I was doing rehearsals, I kind of injured my carpal muscles, which means gripping is going to be affected. So it kind of makes sense why those lifts, back and biceps, for example, are going to be hindered. The weight's going to be hindered. But you know what? We keep pushing. We keep fighting. Everything is temporary. We keep stepping. So this unfortunately is the final exercise. I had another few exercises planned, but we had to go. Like when you're on a tour sometimes, like you have limited time to train, etc., and do what you need to do. Like we had to actually leave to get back to rehearsals, etc., and the show was the same day, etc., etc. So I only had to do one more exercise and then we had to literally get out there. So this was the final exercise. This is standing cable curls. I'm sure you can hear my voice that I did not want to go, but hey, we have to keep moving. And I want to say the same thing again. The eccentric phase, the lengthening of the phase of the arms, watch how I do the straight formation, get a full range, and I bring it at the top of the movement. That's how you want to continue to keep growing. Training is not hard, you just make it hard. Make things simple, basic for you, so you continue to keep scaling. And that's what life is. Life isn't even that deep. I say a lot around a lot of people. Things are not that deep. Life's not deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, but you make it that deep. Make things simple and keep exhaling because nothing lasts forever. Let's continue to make our own history. Let's go.